up, everybody? I know it's been a long time since I made a video, like about 5 months, something like that. But been busy, not a vlog, building a computer for gaming and for editing. If you want to know how to put all this together, stick around. Building this computer for one simple reason: my other computer is fast, but not fast enough. So it's time to update. Time to update everything. So we're going to start with the NZXT H500 case. We have the Samsung 970 EVO Plus SSD hard drive. I have the HyperX DDR 3200 megahertz, 16 gigabytes. And of course we have the i9 processor, which is not going to be beat. Got a 750 watt power supply, along with the 390 Aorus Pro from Gigabyte, just for the simple fact that it's upgradable. And everything I bought here is so I can upgrade things later. Like for example, the graphics card. I bought the 2060 RTX just for the fact that it's cheaper right now. There's $400 for this. And later on down the road, when prices drop and things like that, I'll be able to upgrade it to the 2080 or the 2080 Ti and make it even faster. But as far as this is for the gaming, but as far as editing, that's why I got this. Because this is arguably the fastest CPU there is right now. 8 cores, 16 threads. This is overclockable to 5 gigahertz. Which I will be doing, and you know, it's just, this will make editing and rendering and things like that much faster, much easier, much smoother, and 4K video is coming soon. This is the cooler I got for the CPU. This thing is massive. I'm kind of hoping it fits in there. I don't know, we'll find out, I guess, huh? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do with this video, I'm going to show you all the parts that I bought, explain how they go together, do a build guide, and that'll be it. So let's jump into this, shall we? I guess let's start with the case. H500 by NZXT. I bought this because it's a mid-tower case, which has room for further expansion for liquid cooling, which I will be doing, because I'm not sure how fast this beast is gonna run and how hot it's gonna run. I like the way it looks. The theme here is red and black, obviously. I'm on my red and black pool table. You know, if they had camo, I probably would have got that. They don't have that, so I went with red and black. Motherboard, which is the Gigabyte Aorus Pro, because it has everything I need. And it has everything for the upgrades I need later on down the road. Liquid cooling, more powerful graphics card, and you know, if I feel the need to do like LED strips or something like that, it's all right here. So this motherboard will last me for a while. So that was the whole reason I bought this. And by the way, all this stuff will be in the link in the description. And for RAM, I went with 16 gigs. 3200 megahertz. Next we have the Samsung 970 EVO Plus. I bought this because it's one of the fastest hard drives out there, and this will hold Windows 10. So things will boot up faster, computer will run faster off of this. That's why I bought this. Next on the list is the Cool Master CPU cooler. I got this one because it has all the heat pipes. It's got 6 heat pipes coming out of it, so hopefully this will keep the CPU cool enough. And RGB, which will be what? Oh, red, yeah. I bought it at Best Buy because I was impatient. I wanted it now, and I didn't want to wait for Amazon to deliver it. And it was $5 cheaper on Best Buy, so I got it at Best Buy. Next on the list, we have the bad boy, the RTX 2060. This will do wonders with games. I'm going to been playing some Fortnite, some Battlefield 5. I got this from Best Buy along with this because I'm impatient and I didn't want to wait for Amazon to deliver it. So when you buy this, you get a free game. Either Metro Exodus, Anthem, or Battlefield 5. I already have Battlefield 5. So we'll probably get something else, one of the other two. I'm not sure about the Anthem, so I'll probably try Metro Exodus. And of course, the centerpiece of it all, the i9 9900K super duper CPU. This I bought off eBay. Normally these are $529 on Amazon. I got this off of eBay for $494, brand spanking new. I had concerns about it. I don't like buying stuff off eBay because you don't know if it's, you know, falls off the back of the truck or something. But I got this. We'll see if it works. It's all packaged up, it's all taped up and everything, so hopefully it works. So that's it. Let's get into building this thing, shall we? I'm putting the CPU in here. You basically just want to drop it because these are all little pins. You don't want to drop those. You don't want to bend those. Go around the end here. You see where this notch is here, and there's a notch here. Just line it up with that. Drop it in there, and you'll see it's in there. So then all you do is you flip this little nut right here. It grabs that right there. Then you flip this down. You'll hear it making that weird noise. And then this pops off. The CPU is installed. Very simple. So when it comes to the RAM, you will see that this notch is off center. You will see that these are where they go. So you're just going to line them up like so. So what you do, it tells you right here on the side of the board what your optimum placement is. If you're using 4 sticks, it doesn't matter. You fill up each one of these. If you're only using 2, it tells you right here there's A1, A2, B1, and B2. So we're going to use number 1. What you do is you flip these little tabs down like so. And you take your RAM, put it in these little slots here, get it right there, take your thumbs and just push down, and these will snap up. Like so. Do the same thing with the other one. Line it up till it drops. It'll sit right in there and you push it down. RAM installed. Alright, so now we're going to install this little hard drive. You just take this little screwdriver out, or this little screw. This pops up like so. Little groove here, little groove right here. You just slide that in there like so. And this will fold down like this. You take your heat shield, peel off the little plastic thing, of course. Just get it back in here like this. And you put your screw back in. Now, this is not the easiest thing to do, especially if you have fat fingers, like someone who's putting together a PC, but you'll get it eventually, especially when you can't see the hole. There you go. Now, this does not need to be like super tight. You don't need to crank on it, nothing like that. Now, it's time to put this bad boy in there. First thing you're gonna have to do to put this together is take it apart. Put your thumbs here like this and just kind of lift up on these a little bit. And there you go. And this piece comes out. You have your little cables here, which are all hooked together. You'll notice there's a couple here that aren't hooked up. There's a reason for that. That's why you have to take it apart. And the reason you take it apart is so you can unhook this little one here. There we go. So once you get the fans off, just kind of set this off on the side for now because you need to take this bracket and put it on the bottom of the motherboard. You see these 4 holes right here, right there and right there. This is your plate that goes on the back of the motherboard that holds the cooler in.
what you do is you have these little notches right here. It's just a little pin sits in right here, like that, okay? So then you take these little flat things, little screws, you slide it in the slot right there, and you take this pin and you slide it back to the motherboard that you're actually using. And it snaps into place like that. So if you actually read the instructions right here, it shows you exactly what spot needs to be for whichever motherboard you have. I have 1151 or 115, so mine needs to be on the second slot, which it's on the second slot. And this sticks up. When you put it on the motherboard, it matches up perfectly. So that's how you do that part. And this is what it will look like. So making sure that you have all your little notches in there. Just flip the motherboard over, it slides right in there. We're going to take these little guys and put them on each one. So what you do is you screw this on like so. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. This cooler comes with a little like attachment that you can just drop over the top. Well tightened. Like I said, you don't have to be crazy, and you don't need a torque wrench. So taking this little stand, put this underneath like so. This is not going to be easy, especially for the fat-fingered individuals. Next step, peel this off. And then we put the thermal paste. Now this is not difficult. It's a little pea size. Just put it right in the middle. And taking cooler, making sure cables and things like that are out of the way. And these just go on the standoff. I'm going to try and lay it down evenly. So it just rests on there, so you gotta be careful. We'll get one started. It's in there. As you can see, CPU gets plugged in right here, the fan. Your motherboard instructions will tell you that. These are the connectors for the both sides of the fan, which I'll have to hide later. Well, the battery died, so it happened. So while I was waiting for the other one to finish charging, I hooked up the cables. So let's take a peek at that, shall we? Okay, so CPU power right back there, which was interesting because I had to take this side of the fan off to get my hand back there because I couldn't get my hand in there to plug it in. That's always interesting. Other things that get plugged in is the 24 pin right here. This is the USB 3.0. We got your panel, which is these up here. There's your audio. Get the light on it. There's audio. These two right here are the fans. That's this fan here and that fan up there. And then these fans are hooked in up here where the CPU fan is. And that's pretty much it. So now we got to hook up the graphics card, which is these plugs right here. So to do that, you have to remove, see it's going to go here in this slot. So you have to remove these two slots. Take these screws out, take them out, and then CPU or GPU slides right in there. So let's do that. All right, there you have it. All put together, all wired up. 2 things left to do. Number 1. It's done. It's not smoking. Hasn't blown up. All the lights seem to be turning on. They are the wrong color. So I'm gonna take this beast, I'm gonna go upstairs in the office, hook this up to the 34 and the 27-inch curved monitors, load up BIOS, load up programs, change the colors to red, and that concludes this. So, I'm gonna end this video with the finished product. Nice in red and black colors, and hopefully I can get them all to change. So remember, if you like my videos, click the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Share the videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.